Last week, Florida State finalized the non-conference portion of their football schedule by picking up a game against Savannah State to replace West Virginia. Yesterday, the Noles releasing the remainder of their schedule for next season. 2012 is going to start off with 4 straight home games for the Noles September 1st. Everything gets started when Murray State comes to town, followed by that Savannah State game, and then Wake Forest and Clemson. The Noles then hitting the road for 2 straight weeks, South Florida and North Carolina State. Second half of the schedule starts at home with Boston College. That's Parents Weekend before the annual showdown with the Hurricanes next year being played down in Miami. October 27th, that's going to be homecoming Nole fans as Duke comes into town. After that, the Thursday night game of the season as Florida State takes on Virginia Tech. The year finishing off with a road trip to Maryland before the Florida Gators coming into town on November 24th. It's the final week of the regular season for both the FAMU men's and women's basketball teams. Last night, the Rattlers entertaining the Spartans of Norfolk State. And a victory last night would give Coach LaDawn Gibson her 20-win season at FAMU. Lady Rattlers trailing by 3 at halftime. Second half, though, Antonia Bennett getting her miss and the putback, FAMU on top 37-36. Later in transition, Bennett kicking it out to Kimberly Sparkman, one of her 4 3-pointers on the evening. Little more breathing room as the lead moves up to 5. It was a career night for FAMU's Jasmine Grice, scoring a personal best 23 points, 5 of 7 from beyond the arc. Lady Rattlers ride a 52-point second half on their way to an 81-64 win.
You know, second half, we told them defense would win the ball game. So, you know, they more or less say they got their little saying, turn up. And they got together and say turn up, and they decided to turn up and play defense.
So once we started hitting shots, it brought our defense up and our intensity. So I just tried to encourage everybody to just stay positive and just come and play our game.
After the women were done, it was the men's turn to take the court against Norfolk State. Rattlers getting off to a very good start in this one. Amin Stevens driving to the hoop, stops outside the paint, uses the bank, gets it in, 4-3 FAMU. Stevens showing the ability also to get his teammates involved, finding Chris Watson open for 3. That made it 9-6 with FAMU on top. But Norfolk State, they're one of the best teams in the MEAC, and they played like it last night. Chris McKeechin gets space in the corner. He's going to hit from 3. FAMU puts up a good fight, but in the end, they end up falling 79-70. And that's going to do it for your Sunrise Sports this morning. Let's head back over to the news desk.